The world's youngest billionaire might very well be the next Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos in the making for all we know. With the meteoric rise of his company that has made him into a billionaire, there is no doubt in anyone's mind that Alexandr Wang is a person everybody needs to pay attention to. So, who exactly is this whiz kid holding the title of the world's youngest self-made billionaire? Let's find out. Alexandr Wang has always loved mathematics. Ever since he was a kid, Wang has participated in several national math and coding competitions. And although he didn't win the competition, the thrill of the competition left a huge impression on him and pushed him to become a genius coder. There is no denying that following his passion has pushed Wang to great and successful heights. At 25, Wang is now the world's youngest self-made billionaire. When he was 19, Wang decided to drop out of college and co-found a software company called Scale AI. Wang's company makes use of artificial intelligence to analyze how much damage Russian bombs are causing in Ukraine. The company, which is named Scale AI, makes use of technology that works much faster than human analysts can work to examine satellite images. This technology has multiple uses that are not limited to the military alone. According to Forbes, more than 300 companies, including Flexport and General Motors, make use of Scale AI to retrieve information from raw data. The data collected can include information from self-driving cars or millions of documents. The US Air Force and the Army are also beneficiaries of Wang's company, as software created helps to deliver high-quality training data for AI applications. Wang began working on his company out of college, where he was studying for his BS in mathematics and computer science at the Massachusetts Institute for Technology, MIT. In the summer, after the completion of his first year at New England University, Wang worked at Quora, and then he met Lucy Guo. The two tech-inclined people then began working on Scale. With a workable plan, the duo started the venture with a helpful investment from the US startup accelerator, Y Combinator. The company received investment funding of about $350 million. Such a huge financial backing, coupled with the fact that the business venture is already enjoying $100 million in revenue, pushed the value of the company to a whopping sum of $7.3 billion. With Wang's 15% stake in the company, his net worth has increased dramatically with the value of the company. According to Forbes, his net worth is now $1 billion. Wang is the 2,534th billionaire on the Forbes list, and the youngest billionaire in the world at the tender age of 25. This young billionaire hails from a family where science and technology are a true passion. Having parents who are both physicists and worked on several projects for the American military has certainly helped build his understanding and passion for sciences. While his contemporaries were figuring out how to get into college, Wang was already coding full-time for Quora at the tender age of just 17. Wang, the son of Chinese immigrants, was raised on the New Mexico military base, where the first atomic bomb was developed. Growing up surrounded by the difference his parents were making in the world through science, Wang always had a healthy appreciation for programming. His genuine passion made it easy for him to truly convince some of the world's largest companies to entrust the future of their artificial intelligence systems to the pioneering data tagging system he had developed over several summer vacations. In an interview he did for Forbes, Wang said, "I told my parents it was just going to be a thing I did for summer. Obviously, I never went back to school." Even before Wang broke the internet by becoming the youngest billionaire in the world, he had already caught the eye of several people. In 2018, Wang was mentioned on Forbes' 30 Under 30 lists. The 30 Under 30 list is an annual list that showcases the most remarkable up-and-coming young entrepreneurs, stars, thought leaders, and bright minds across several industries and circles. Both Wang and his partner Lucy made the esteemed list in the enterprise technology category. Alexandr Wang should not be confused with the similarly named fashion designer. This CEO makes his magic with code and not clothes. He is the CEO and co-founder of Scale AI, a startup company he launched in 2016. The company, which is based in San Francisco, caught a huge break in its ability to optimize huge amounts of data in artificial intelligence systems, caught the eye of several companies. These companies were on the lookout for some breakthrough that can improve their automated processes for audio transcription, image recognition, and document collection. The data collected has often been used in graphs and tables to support several decisions, but with the software developed by Wang, that data is transformed from numeric gibberish to valuable insights that can be very helpful for several corporations across several industries. According to the About page of the company's website, Scale hopes to accelerate the development of AI applications. Scale AI is dedicated to helping businesses deal with the data preparations needed to train AI systems. As Scale is the largest company in the sector, its usefulness spreads across several industries, from government to self-driving cars. The company would prove helpful in mapping, robotics, virtual reality, and the military as well. Scale AI is the latest Silicon Valley unicorn. A Silicon Valley unicorn is a company that manages to reach $1 billion valuation before going public. With giant companies like Uber, Airbnb, Toyota, PayPal, and General Motors among Scale AI's impressive clientele, it's not surprising that the company managed to break the $1 billion roof with ease. The company has also signed military contracts worth $350 million. The board of directors for the $1 billion company is filled with the likes of former Amazon executives and Michael Krasios, the chief technology officer of the United States under the former president, Trump. The idea for the $1 billion company came to Wang during his brief stint as an MIT student. Suspecting his roommate of stealing his food, Wang decided to obtain concrete proof by catching him red-handed. He decided to install a camera inside the refrigerator. The camera had two jobs, the first of which catching the thief, and the second of which helping Wang forecast when he needed to go grocery shopping. The camera was not able to fulfill its objectives because it was impossible to distinguish between all the hours of the video. Although the experiment was not successful, it planted a seed in Wang's mind. The seed eventually grew into AI scale software that is now used today to help several organizations unlock the potential of all their stored data. Meeting his partner Lucy at the Q&A site Quora certainly helped change Wang's life. The tech-savvy duo then put the finishing touches on their business and launched Scale AI to the world. Aside from her hefty tech credentials, Guo is well known as a socialite who has several celebrity friends like the likes of David Beckham as her neighbor. A talented programmer, Guo learned how to code when she was only in second grade. Unlike Wang, Guo did not receive the unconditional support from her parents, who are also immigrants from China. As electrical engineers themselves, Guo's parents tried to dissuade her from the field, stating that it was too hard for women to be successful in her desired profession. Regardless of the disapproval and worries, Guo pressed on. When in the middle of school, she created one of the first Twitter bots which allowed users to automatically follow accounts based on specific hashtags. Wow. Her success and desire for the field pushed her to compete in several hackathons in high school. Hackathons are interactive events that bring computer programmers together to improve upon already existing software or build brand new software. Eventually, Guo was accepted into Carnegie Mellon for college. After 2 years of college, Guo applied for the Thiel Fellowship, and she was awarded $100,000. The fellowship was created by entrepreneur and PayPal founder Peter Thiel to incentivize students 22 and under to drop out of school and create a startup or pursue scientific research. In tech, it was almost a cool thing to drop out because all these people starting large companies were dropouts, Guo said. When presented with the opportunity, she figured she had nothing to lose and decided to take the chance. Guo worked at the crowdsourced Q&A site Quora for a few months before she was hired by Snap. There she was the company's first female designer and was placed on the team designing localized stories for Snap Maps. Guo soon felt the need to innovate for her and was soon partnered with Alexandr Wang, developing Scale AI. Not a partier like his co-founder, Wang makes use of his social media presence to promote his public image. Like most young men, he uses Twitter to share his views on the latest Spider-Man movie and has a blog where he writes about the secrets of his success. He also uses his blog to share advice to several upcoming entrepreneurs who are looking to break the sky, just like he did. Wow, what are your thoughts on the youngest self-made billionaire? Let us know down below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.